Hello, everybody. I hope that all is well with you, and I hope that you all had a great week this week. Resurrection week last week was so awesome. Didn't we have fun on our Easter egg hunt? I'm so excited to have seen all of you run around and get those eggs off the ground. I am here with another video on the topic of God's royalty. That's what we've been talking about, right? We've been talking about how we are co-heirs with Christ. We've been talking about how we have a risen king who sits on the throne. And this week, I want to ask you all, do you really want the throne? Let me ask you again, do you really want the throne? This is the question that David, you've heard of David, haven't you? David is that little shepherd boy who had a fight with this tall giant named Goliath. David had to wrestle with the question, do I really want to be king? Do I really want to sit on the throne? And why did he have to wrestle with this question? Because the king of Israel at the time had challenged him to become the greatest warrior so that he could then become king. I have to say that again. He had to become the greatest warrior before he could become king. And when we look at David on the battlefield, fighting Goliath, being this little boy, maybe as tall as some of you are, maybe as tall as me, because hate to break it to you, but Minister TB is not really that tall. And he has to face this tall giant named Goliath. Everybody would expect that he would not beat him. Everybody would expect that he was too small for the victory. But what happened? David beat up this giant so bad that his head, yes, y'all, his head of Goliath ended up being chopped off by David, and David then became king. And what does that mean for all of us? It means that sometimes we have to endure some battles. We have to endure some hard things to get to the prize, to get to the place where we are royalty. Sometimes in life, even in our times in class, our times in school, we have to go through some hard times of studying, tutorials, and even sometimes you may have challenges in some of your subjects. Like for me, I had challenges in math all of my life. But by the time I got to the point of applying for college, I was ready to get all of the scores I needed on the SAT to get to the university. And so I challenge all of you to know that it's okay to have some hard times. It's okay to have a battle because God will raise you up to be the king or queen you are called to be. So don't be afraid to channel into the inner warrior of you. Peace, y'all. Enjoy the battles.